It's the first ever Disney Channel Games. And now here are your hosts, Kronk and Cusco.
Welcome back to the DC Games. I'm Cusco here with Kronk, and tonight's main event is
Simon Says.
Cusco Says, rub my feet.
You wish.
Hello, and it's day one of the Simon Says challenge. The book prompt is to read a book that was recommended to you by somebody. So we're going to be reading Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, which was recommended to me by Elise from the Petite Punk. I know this is her favorite book, and I know this is a lot of people's favorite books. I also know that this is a queer romance between two young boys, I believe. So this will be interesting to try out also because I know it's so highly acclaimed. So I'd like to see what the whole big deal is. We're gonna recreate something bookish. So we're gonna see what I can pull off. This is the second challenge of the Disney Channel Games Readathon. Let's see what we can do. Simon Says, read your book. Film stuff for my first vlog.
My brother doesn't get any stories. He has been erased from our family history. It doesn't seem right. My brother is more than a word written on a chalkboard. I mean, I have to write an essay on Alexander Hamilton, and I even know what he looks like. I'd rather write an essay on my brother. I don't think anyone at school would be interested in reading that essay.
Almost done because it's like 5 o'clock and I'm just working on the last project of the day, and then I'm gonna have so much free time because I don't work again until the 18th. I was really sick and I have sick bank, but they're like, you have to be in the hospital or you need to have a doctor's note. And I'm like, if I'm sick, how am I gonna go to the doctor, pay $40 and have him be like, you're sick? Like, I know. I shouldn't have to roll over my PTO, which is the only way that I get sick bank. That's just stupid. So I'm taking all of the rest of my PTO for the year right now, and I'm only going to work 3 more days for the whole rest of the year, which is great because it's the 9th right now. Do you know how many days off that is? But I'm reading Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. I feel like this is the kind of book that's going to like destroy me because it is one of those books that like very quickly could like just turn around and be super depressing. You know what I mean? Or like it's about the main character Aristotle and his new best friend Dante that he just meets, and they connect on this level that they've never had before, and they become best friends, and they're very young, so they're just kind of coming into themselves. But Dante gives me this vibe of like tragedy, where like he's so much a bright spot in Aristotle's life that I feel like if he gets ripped away, Aristotle will be destroyed and I'll be so sad. And Aristotle is like, he's a very depressed child and he's very low self-esteem, which I find to be a very relatable topic, especially for people around that age range, because that's when you're still really trying to discover things about yourself, and it's very easy to compare yourself constantly and feel like in some way or other you don't measure up and you're not good enough. So I very much feel for him, but I think it also very much reminds me of like a separate piece that I had to read for school, where it's also 2 best friends, but it ends in tragedy. Because like there was this bird that got hurt and Dante was really upset and Aristotle wasn't. And he was like, I feel like I'm a bad person, but I also just don't have negative, like sad feelings for a bird who died, which I'm like, I get it, because I don't really like birds. So I get it. But I also understand like on an actual deep level, like not being funny, but like a deep level, I understand that, where there's just certain things that you're supposed to have great feeling for and you just don't, and you feel broken. And I just feel like that's all going to be foreshadowing and something bad's going to happen to Dante. And this is going to be like the Bridge of Terabithia all over again. At least Lin-Manuel is getting me through this because, ooh, I get to listen to his beautiful voice in my ear. Oh, I'm so happy.
Later.
I fucking told you. I told you. I knew there was going to be like a car accident or something crazy. There was just a car accident in the book, and Aristotle got hit, and Dante was in the road, and the car swerved, and he's like, oh my god, Dante's dead. And so I'm just sitting here like, but then they said Aristotle's okay because he's just like, he was very hurt, and his legs are in casts, and he's like, where's Dante? And they're like, Dante's okay. And I was like, oh my god, thank god. I didn't even know that I cared so much about these little boys, but I do.
Except you have thousands of children, and you worry about all of them. Farmers planting fields are yours to protect.
I just cleaned up the kitchen. I made some sandwiches for my mom and sister because they have to go to a doctor's appointment somewhat early. It's 11:45, but I don't have to rush to go to sleep so that I can wake up because I don't have to go to work tomorrow. How amazing is that? Like, what a free feeling. From the Dutch market where we usually go to get little snacks and treats. We got donuts, we got pretzels, I got my delicious strawberry pineapple smoothie, and then I came home and I checked Twitter, and Taylor Swift is just coming out with another album like it's no big deal. What? I just went live by accident for 40 minutes, and not like it was a butt dial live, but like I apparently could just talk so long to myself for the most part for so long. So if you were at that live, thank you very much for coming. I really just meant to pop in and be like, I'm reading Aristotle and Dante. Can I have some points, please? I feel like Aristotle and Dante is going to break my heart. And I was just talking to Elise over DM because she was the one who recommended this book to me. It's her favorite book. And I was like, I feel like this book will destroy me. And she was like, this is the best DM I've ever gotten. Hi, I'm back. It's 2:30 in the morning and I now have my top 8 of Evermore. My number 1 is Gold Rush,
which nobody else is talking about. It's not in their top 5 or whatever. I don't know. I'm really attracted to songs that change in the middle around the chorus or something and do something really different in such an unexpected way that it really hits me. And also, even when it's not doing that, there's still this great beat in the background. I like that a lot. My number 2 is Long Story Short, which feels a lot like the Fearless and the Speak Now era. My 3rd is Cowboy Like Me. I really like that song. I feel like I'm slowly liking more cowboy-ish things. 4th is Marjorie. Wow. 5th is Champagne Problems, because it just has like this great imagery. It's really hard to describe the feeling that I get listening to this song, but I just really love it. It feels very dramatic. It feels dark. My 6th is Ivy. It feels like a folktale in a way. Dorothea I really liked. That was my 7th. And my 8th is Happiness, which I personally feel is a personal attack on Darian. Gold Rush, Long Story Short, Cowboy Like Me, Marjorie, Champagne Problems, and then 6th is Ivy, 7th is Dorothea, and then Happiness.
Hey, I feel like I haven't updated at all today. It's the last day of the Simon Says challenge, and now we are about to go live. I am going to just be wearing this for the sprint because it is the Disney Channel Games Readathon, of course, so we had to be themed. We are Team Red, so we know to represent, and I'm gonna go live with a whole bunch of the Red team right now, so that's exciting. And I'm hoping to actually finish my book that I have to finish before midnight. I only have like an hour and a half left on the audiobook, so I think I'll be able to get through this physically or audio, either way. I can't believe I actually finished my book. I'm still like processing it. I sped read it. I sped read to the end. I filled out my form. I did all that good stuff. And now it is the first day of the obstacle course part of the Disney Channel Games Readathon. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to sign off now, but if you really want to see what I'm up to for the next couple days, check out that vlog, which is coming up next. So thanks for watching and hanging out with me for 3 days. See you next time.
Don't go anywhere. Oh, excuse me. Simon Says don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more.